Hey, let's bring in the pool medic, Billy. How's it going, Deb? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
The pool girl.
Yes.
I tell people, man, if I had a pool, I'd hire you.
I would hope so.
Just to have you coming around, you know?
Okay, that works.
Tell people how it is that you became the pool girl.
I got in it with my dad ever since I was like this big.
You just go to work with him and...
Yep, just went to work with him.
Leaves.
Yep, played with the test kid and moved down here in 2002.
From?
Up from Oregon.
Okay.
And my uncle had a route and had passed away. And so instead of my dad selling the route, since I already knew what I was doing, my dad said, "Here, honey, you can have it."
Well,
and been doing it since.
So your uncle's been doing these people's houses all of a sudden... Hi, I'm your new pool person.
They knew he was sick,
right.
So he...
Were they surprised to see you come by, though, afterwards?
Probably. I don't know. I'm sure they did. I usually think, like, I'm collecting a bill or, answer phones or something like that.
You're not here to do the actual pools.
I'm actually the one that does it, and they get a surprise, but then...
Do you like it?
Love it.
I bet you do. Lots of freedom, right?
Yes, I love being outdoors. So it's perfect. It's great. Today is the great day to clean pools. It's perfect weather.
It's not too hot.
It's not
but it's probably not that bad in the summertime, though, because you're dressed in shorts, so you're not dressed in like this, right?
No, I'm not dressed like this. Summertime is not too bad. You just get there really early. And you kind of take the middle of the day and then go later on. It gets dark late, so you can work later.
I've had a pool before, and boy, it was a lot of work. I really didn't enjoy having a pool.
That's why you need to call me so you can have your pool back and enjoy it.
Well, it was a black bottom pool, and I just found it really difficult to keep it clear.
Yeah.
Because I've apparently the warmth, the heat will kill off the chlorine.
It does, yes. A black bottom or darker bottom pool does use a lot more chemicals, but I mean it's easy if you know what you're doing.
I think a lot of homeowners that with their pools that don't have a pool service, I think you go in their backyard and it smells like bleach. Like the only thing they use is that shock.
Yes, you should not be able to smell chlorine in your pool if it is properly balanced. You should not smell it. So something is not balanced.
It's not good for you either.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not good for your skin, your eyes, your hair, your clothes, even breathing it.
When people have the green pool.
The green pool?
The green pool. It happens a lot, right?
It does happen.
Do you get a lot of calls for the green pool?
Yes. Yes. Especially now that the weather is heating up. People just kind of forgotten about it over the winter.
Right.
And then it gets warm, just literally like it did overnight.
Real fast.
And then they go, "Oh, look, my pool is green." And then they don't know what happened.
What about green and thick?
Green and thick, that's...
Because you can bring green back, right? But
yes.
when it gets to a certain point, you can't.
Right, and you have to drain it then at that point.
With the water, with the drought, I don't want to see anybody draining their pool.
No, and that's why you need to have a pool service, and you have to be on it. If you have a pool and you're doing it yourself, you have to be on it. You have to be on top of it every week. It's not something you can just let go and forget about.
And your stuff's got to be running good, right?
Correct. You have to have great filtration system. You have to have a great pump. That's one of the things I want to talk about is upgrading our pumps to the new variable speed pump.
Okay, so I have a graph here.
You do have a graph.
Okay, good. Tell me what the difference between the single speed pump and the IntelliFlow variable speed pump.
Well, your single speed pump is just a regular horse and a half pump. It will run at horse and a half the whole time you have it on. You can't change the speed that you have it running. You can't change your RPM.
Why would you want to?
Because you want to be able to save energy. Okay. You want to have a lower PG&E bill.
Right.
With the IntelliFlow variable speed pump, there are several out on the market. This is one particular. This is Pentair's, one that I recommend and I use. Mm-hmm. You can change the RPM from anywhere to, I believe it's 1,000 RPMs up to 3,450 RPMs. Mm-hmm. Normally, for regular filtration, just running it to turn over your water, you can run it at 1,600. You can run it a little higher, a little lower, depending on your cleaner. Your graph here, I'm going to just take a look at it.
Yeah.
Your single speed pump is going to cost you about $1,900 a year to run. This is on an average size pool, running it for 8 hours.
Okay.
Putting in a variable speed pump, we run it from anywhere between 8 to 11 hours. 2 of those hours is a cleaning time, so you're going to be running it at a higher RPM. It's only going to cost you around $600 a year.
$600.
Yes.
So you're saving about $1,300.
Yes. So
is there a big difference in the price of the pump?
There is. So installation, there is. I mean, it is a little more expensive than just putting in a regular single speed pump. But you get your money back in 2 seasons. And PG&E
you don't
has
do
a
this
rebate.
install, do you?
Yes, I do. I do.
Really?
I do. Yes. So in 2 seasons, you will get your money back that you paid for your pump. Plus, PG&E is having a rebate right now as well to the homeowner.
Really?
Yes. So definitely, it's something to look into. It's about $60 to $70 a month on your PG&E bill savings.
Wow. A month.
A month.
Wow. Now, what's some of the biggest things that the pool owners aren't doing? Is it not cleaning out the filters? What is it?
Yes. A cartridge filter and a DE filter need to be cleaned every 3 to 4 months. Sometimes you can go a little less. Sometimes you can go a little bit more, depending on how much you use your pool, what your surroundings of your pool is. If you have a lot of trees and dirt that gets blown in. But if it's plugged and it's not working, the water can get through it, and you're not going to be having a clean pool. It's going to be kind of cloudy. And
your pump's going to work a little harder, right?
It will work a little harder, and you're going to have that, PG&E bill. It's going to be a little bit more. So it's something that they don't do often. They kind of do, or they do it themselves, and then they don't put it in correctly, and they have to call us anyways and have us fix it. Another thing that they do is they don't take care of it. They get the green pool come spring, and they dump a bunch of stuff, a bunch of money in it, and waste a bunch of chemicals, and then let it go again. And
sometimes stain their pool too, right?
Correct. If it's a dark bottom pool, like you said, the shock doesn't dissolve. It'll stain it. It'll bleach it out.
Okay. Deborah, the pool medic, how do they get a hold of you?
My phone number is 559-210-4981. I also have a website. It's yourpoolmedic.com. There is a contact me on there. They can send me a message, and I'll give them a call. What's
turnaround if someone calls you?
Usually a day. Really? I'll call them back right away, but usually an appointment's within a day or 2.
Okay. Always good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right. Thanks
Thank you.
for coming by. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stick around.